In 1.21, Mojang changed the behavior of the end platform. Now if you have any entity entering the end, every block above the end platform will get destroyed and drop as an entity. This is a welcome change that brings new possibilities for more farms, but it breaks one thing: silly string. Silly string is something that we use to prevent the obsidian platform from regenerating, and it allowed us to make really easy duper to get sand and concrete powder. And although it's not possible anymore to make concrete factories using these dupers, it's still possible to collect the blocks, and today I'm gonna show you an easy way to do it. This setup will work with the 2 dupers that I've shown on my channel, and it will also work with the 6 game tick duper by Floppy and Hamter. This is the same system that I've shown in my last video, but today I'm gonna explain it a bit more and I'm gonna also make a tutorial on it. And I also made a version with shulkerbox loaders that will work with sand only. You can find a schematic for it in the description. So when the block arrives in the end, they will drop as an entity and then you can collect them with minecarts. Here the minecarts will yeet the blocks in the water stream, so they will drop them instantly and then the block will be sent to a storage. This cart yeeting concept exists since 1.19 and has been shown by Method and Inspector Talon, and this particular design is by C5. And just to briefly explain it, if you have a block on top of a rail which is not a full block, when a minecart falls on top of it, it will directly go on top of the rail. So I can quickly demonstrate it. And that's what we are using in this case. The minecart will go on top of the bottom part of the stair and it will directly get teleported to this rail. When the minecart is on top of the rail, half of it is also inside of the lava cauldron, which will kill the minecart, and it will drop as an entity that will be collected by the hopper, and all of the items inside of it will be sent in the water stream. To turn it off, we just have to power the dispensers, so the minecarts will stay in there, and to turn it on, we will unpower the dispenser and also trigger them once. And that's why we have the observer here. Then all the items will be sent first on this water stream. They will be batched on top of this trapdoor, aligned against this chest, so they can be picked up by the 2 hoppers. And in this case I have enough hoppers to keep up with the 7 game tick duper, which is 123,000 per hour. And the storage is full, that's why the items are backing up, but it's definitely fast enough to keep up with the speed of the duper. And if you want to make a faster duper, you can always expand the storage. On the bigger version I have filters to only collect the sand, and I have 6x shulkerbox loaders. I have 3 of these, which is enough to keep up with the 123,000 duper. There is the shulkerbox input, and all the full shulkerboxes will end up in this storage. And I also have the on-off switch at the bottom, which will turn on the minecarts. And these 6x hopper speed shulkerbox loader are a design by Feelgoodinator, and it's a really good design because you only need to put the filters on the top one and also on this hopper. All the other ones are completely empty. Now it's time for the block by block tutorial. So we can start on one corner. This is not directional, so it doesn't matter which corner. You can place a block 1 out diagonally from the corner. Then you can place a glass block here. You can place 4, then a redstone block, a full block, and here the dispenser. You will place the hopper and the cauldron on top. You can place a solid block here to place the observer, then remove it and place the trapdoor. Below you can place 2 blocks, 1 glass block and 1 solid block, a dust and a repeater. You can place 1 block next to the cauldron and then 1 stair. Below it you can have 2 glass block and 1 here. And then you can have the next thing 2 more times. Just like so. The only difference is that this block doesn't need to be solid, only this one. Because here you can place the lava, then on top of it the sticky piston and the observer this way. And this will turn off and on the system. Now we need to place the rails. So for the first one you can just go this way. Then you can place the bottom rails. You will need to place the rails on top of the cauldron, then remove them, and then you can place the top rail here, and on top of the observer you will need the detector rails. And at the back you would just need to place the powered rails, so we need to place 2 and then remove this. And depending on the direction this may change, but this is how it needs to look in the end. And now you can place the lava in the cauldrons and the hopper minecarts in the dispensers. Now we will do the water stream. So first you can unclose this part. You can go one lower and have the second water stream. Place the pack ties at the end. Then the trapdoor. And then you can place the water here. Water on top of the rails. And then the trapdoors here. Now you can go 2 blocks out from the ice and 1 block on this side. You can unclose this and then place the chest. You can place a temporary block to place the chest below. And you can have 7. On top you can have the hoppers. You can have the glass blocks. You can have 5 here. And then place trapdoors, also 5 on this side. And finally, the water stream. And actually you only need 4 on this side, so you can remove 1 of each. One last thing, you can enclose this so the sand will not escape the water stream, and then it's done. And that's it for the collection system. I couldn't really find a way to make it turn on automatically, that's why you have to turn it on manually. But at least it will load itself, so you don't have to stay here to keep it loaded. You only have to make sure that the sand duper is loaded. And for that you have to use a chunk loader, or you can stay in the other wall near the sand duper. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!